Hello and welcome back to The Wolf Among Us, Episode 5, Part 2. Last time, Vivian pulled the ribbon so that now she would end up killing herself and dying, so that it broke the curse for Nerissa and anyone else who might have had a ribbon on. And then, Georgie bled out to his wounds. So he's dead too now. Of course, I didn't see him die myself. He technically still alive at the moment, but the game was saying he was gonna die. I don't necessarily trust that, but oh well. And so now we've come to the something Metalworks to find the Crooked Man and end this all once and for all. And I don't know if this episode's gonna be really long or really short, but these never end up being a normal frame of episode, just because either they wrote themselves into a hole, or they just had too much to take care of in one final episode, or something.
Still warm.
Yep, still warm.
All right.
Is here all right. Yep. Hustle, Big B. Got stuff to do. Nothing over here. It's just the door? Okay. I haven't talked to Snow White at all this entire episode.
Of course.
Oh. Q! 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 It's one of the easier ones I've done. Didn't put up much of a fight. Granted, it's just a door, so not surprised. I have more looking around to do. Packages.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Now I know where to put their operation to a stop. Is there going to be more, like, slave working spots? Pretty much.
Big B Wolf.
We'll be talking.
Big bad wolf.
It be me. Sounds like it's get Bloody Mary. I don't know
There
where
used
she's
to
at,
be
though.
Something.
Yeah. What of it? How you guys been watching me? These bottom three seem to be Faith. There's just me alone. Me and Snow. No, and can't remember the name. And that looks like it's Faith, Lily, and Nerissa, I think.
They used to fear you.
Are they gonna hook me into that?
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
I haven't seen a mirror yet, so I don't think I'm in trouble quite yet. Bleach! What I've been wanting to see. Good. Does that count as a reflective surface? Gonna get me killed? Yeah, I wish I could see where I was going. Camera. Work for me. Reflective surfaces. Where are you? You're here somewhere. Okay, I don't see anything, so let's examine. Unless...
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Okay, where
It's
were
about
you?
time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Yeah?
I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate.
Okay.
Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get
What do
out
you
of my
say?
way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hit her! Oh no! It didn't work!
One. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
She told me to win. That's how she taught me. Bah! It's not about playing honorable. It's about winning the fight. Something reflective behind me, because that's where she appeared before. Problem is, I don't know what bullshit they're going to consider reflective. That one? I don't know how I got up here, but okay. What am I doing? Oh, I creep. Yes, I creep. Oh, I can't go back. Okay, it stopped on me. Whoa, hey. Where are you even coming out of? Where are these reflective surfaces at? Okay, more creeping, I guess. Just be ready to hit a button on a dime. Ah, damn it! Hey, I'm hitting these in time. Okay.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Ooh, she looks much creepier this way. If there are any 10-year-olds out there, look away. This will give you nightmares. Maybe. Nah, you guys watch plenty of horror stuff, I'm guessing. Kick! Oh, I meant to kick, but okay. I wanted to kick. I don't get the choice in the matter, I guess. Got a lot of, like, weird Illuminati symbols on her. I don't like this. He's too fast. Duck. Okay. That worked well. Q! I don't know what I'm so desperate to Q for, but Q! And I still need to Q! Okay. Did I do good? Oh, hey, I'm Wolfie. Where'd she go? What now? This doesn't seem very fair. It's alright, I'm about to go John Cena and beat all of you. Bah! W. Bah! Backhand! And I'm guessing that there's gonna be one that has the silver bullets and is gonna get me. I'm guessing. Okay, how'd she push me down? She's like 120. Hey, woodsman, I could use some help. Anyone? Beast? Oh, what? Oh, hey, I'm a bigger wolf! Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I kill. Oh, I see. They're all like mirror pieces, I guess. Bomb. I roll over. I good pump. Nom 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 nom. I'm a good pupper. I just want to play. Bark bark. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. My Tiefus. Hey. Not cool, bruh. I bend. I break my toy. How many are you? This is literally a fight I can't win. There's more showing up. They got like, this feels like I'm a Power Ranger or something. Just more and more squads of these bitches. Okay, I guess I'm building into a bigger wolf? Oh, I'm gonna bomb all the way! Yes! That's a great way to incorporate the story. I like it. Shouldn't have built your house out of glass. What are you doing? Yeah. Nom nom nom. Yeah, there comes the stab. Okay, you can get in time. I won. I kill. New Book of Fables entry unlocked. I tired. Shows up to a crooked man. You realize how hard it was to do this? I had to walk through broken glass to get here. Oh, there have been 0 days without an accident. Great.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason
You look like an
to
asshole.
rip you apart right now.
Whoa, hey, hey, hey.
Especially
Hey.
bullets.
Hey.
Now, I may not
Hey.
be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one
Yeah. Whoa.
miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things.
Yes.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she?
Yes.
That's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive.
Okay.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Just so they'll let you
I'm
off.
sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
It wouldn't be a fair
Let's
trial.
agree on that. I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me.
I mean, I'm fine with bringing you back.
For us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
I intend to bring him in alive.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie.
I'll bring you in quietly.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in. Bet you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
I don't want to...
Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
I hope it's not meaning
You're
cuff
under
as in
arrest.
punch.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I kind of feel like that went relatively easy. My last cigarette.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A
I mean, if
misunderstanding.
considering all the
And
people, more than
providing
that.
monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest!
Resisting arrest.
Yes!
Oh,
That's
Yes.
what I care about.
now is there anything you would like to say?
Fuck Crane.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's
Yeah.
get on
We
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend
Kill
yourself,
him! What?
and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber.
Not gonna argue with that.
Family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Yes.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you. And
seems
you
like
being too
he's gonna be
soft
let
to
off.
notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Me too.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Yeah.
And those girls will have their justice.
Yeah, even Auntie Greenleaf.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now,
I heard it.
I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
What about your
What about
history?
your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course, yes. You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
What did I do?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under...
No.
Under my watch.
I gave him one smack.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh,
From the sheriff?
Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me,
Dude, I've stood by people.
when you're on the verge of eviction. Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know what
shut
you-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself. Back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily...
That's a lie!
I was in the goddamn room when he did it! Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
I'm
him.
winning the crowd, yes!
He would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
If
This
it
is
keeps
how
you
want to
alive.
repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of
It's too
him.
dangerous.
And I say leave it to a vote.
Everyone, listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
We should vote.
Have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what
Lock him up.
is right.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Everyone,
Not this way.